Hi everyone, my name's Andrea. I'm just going to do a little review of what I recently ordered from The Good and the Beautiful. I homeschool my 8-year-old son, Jalen. He's in the 3rd grade. He turned 8 in August. I've always homeschooled him. We use Good and the Beautiful along with a couple other companies. This is our main company that we use for math and language arts. So this is just what we got for stuff we're going to be starting soon. He's in the 3rd grade, but he is just finishing up Math 2. We do homeschool all year round, so it helps. We're not really in a rush to get through curriculum. We can take our time with Math 3, which is what I got in the mail. So I'm just going to show you guys the table of contents so you can get an idea of what Math 3 involves if you want to pause the video and take a look at each individual lesson. We've always enjoyed their math. And then I'll just flip to a couple lessons. You can see it's real colorful. Everything's laid out, what the parent reads to them, what they can do on their own. Usually at the end of every lesson there's a little review for them. And you could see, if you go to their website, you can see they'll have everything laid out. Also, I wanted to show you guys at the end, by the end of 3rd grade math, this is going to be the test that they end up taking. Did I skip it? Here it is, course assessment. So this is saying basically what they should know by now. And just like the other math levels, they take the test up here in purple. If they're having a hard time, then you check the orange box, and then you can the next day or whenever go back and they kind of like take the test over the parts that they struggled with. So this is what they should know by the end of Math 3. Some of this we've already been starting to learn in Math 2, so I don't expect. My son does pretty well in math, so I think he's going to be all right. Also, just like the other maths, the lower maths from The Good and the Beautiful, they come with these math boxes. I just have the lid off because it slides out, but this one comes with a separate whiteboard. And then if you take off the lid, it looks like we're going to do stuff with calendar, temperature. This is an array mat. We started doing arrays already in Math 2. Measuring tape, some dice. We're going to learn about different forms of measurement. More building blocks. We've done that, I think, since probably the kindergarten math. Looks like we're going to be playing more math games, which always is nice. It mixes it up. So we are ready to move to Math 3 probably this next week. We're also going to be moving on to handwriting level 3. He's almost done with level 2. And they actually do cursive. I know some people, I'm not sure if it's all public schools, but I know some people have complained that they don't teach cursive anymore in public school. I'm not sure, but you'll learn it in The Good and the Beautiful if you want. And it looks like it's really extra big writing at first, so that's good. Just kind of skip through here a little bit. And then by the end, looks like there'll be still big cursive letters, which is fine, and also, handwriting, always good practice. Also, we got a science. This is the science for little hearts and hands. It's probably below level for him, but I figure it's a good way for us to review some easy, fun science things in between. We do use Bookshark for science, and once we're done with that, we're going to start doing some more Good and the Beautiful science curriculum we have in the past. We just got into Bookshark, and we've been doing that. So they actually offer the big book of science and stories for the little hearts and hands, and we did that probably a year and a half ago. We still have that one. But this one, it's just I think it's a newer that they sent it. Oh, my light is a little bright. But That's what you can expect. So very colorful stories. I mean, some of these or most of these stories I'll probably read to him. And if he needs to do reading, like extra reading that day, or if he feels like, or maybe we can take turns, he should be able to read these too. My son is not really a reader. He loves math and science. He is resistant to reading, so the more I can get him to practice, the better. But these are the stories that go with this book. This is the parent guide. So this comes with it. This is some stuff that you're going to go over. Temperature, light and shadow. That's about the course. If you want to pause it, and this light is kind of bright. Questions. All right, then we got some supply list. Looks like nothing crazy, stuff that you probably already have if you're homeschooling. Tape, glue, cotton balls. All right, so what is a meteorologist? Like, a lot of the stuff he already knows and that we've been doing in Bookshark, or he's just learned on his own through YouTube videos, or sometimes we go online and we watch videos from, it used to be called Mystery Doug, now it's called Mystery Science. There's a lot of free stuff online, the water cycle. And this is quick, review of these things, or introduction if your kid's younger. Like I said, my son turned 8 in August, so a lot of the stuff he's familiar with, but I think it's just nice, a quick, easy thing for us to review since he really likes science too. Names of the ocean. See, we've talked about that, but he doesn't know that. Like, if I asked him what they were, he wouldn't know. So that's a good review. So that's something else that we'll be doing. And then this is new to us, typing. We just got typing 1. They do offer typing 1, 2, and 3. My son has an iPad. He doesn't do that much typing on it. Sometimes we use, what's it called? The Night Zookeeper, and he'll use my laptop for that. And depending on the age level in the Night Zookeeper, they do some typing. We had lowered the age just so to make it more fun for him and less like school feeling, just something that we can do if he has extra time, or if there's something that I need to get done and I know that he can do the Night Zookeeper on his own. So we had disabled it so he doesn't have to do typing right now, but I'm going to re-enable it, and then we're going to start getting him to type more and get more familiar, especially with keyboard. And then hopefully that will help with his spelling and reading as well. But this is just the idea about the course, what you need, how it works. Talks about the keyboard, how the lessons work, posture, hand position. All right, lesson 1. So it looks like the lessons are pretty short. He just would type this, get used to it, get used to the right way to sit, the right hand position. Lesson 2. And there's stickers at the back. When they complete the lesson, they get the sticker. So I don't know if we'll start this right away or if we'll wait a couple months. He is starting to use his iPad more. He goes to Kumon reading program, and we just actually converted him to online for Kumon. Before it was physical paper packets, but starting yesterday, now he's using a stylus on his iPad. So not typing, but definitely as he's getting older, we're introducing more technology, and this is another way for us to do it. I just got typing 1. We'll see how that goes. If he's still struggling by the end of it, then maybe we'll repeat it before we move on to typing 2. So this was just the idea of what we got from The Good and the Beautiful. Since we homeschool year-round, I tend to order maybe twice a year or 3 times a year, order curriculum or books from them, just for him to read. I don't set up my whole year in advance. You know, I never know what's going to happen with travel or visiting family. We live on the West Coast, but our family, we're from the East Coast. So oftentimes when we travel, you know, like I won't really take science with us, but we'll take reading and math with us. So we might get a little bit behind on science. And when we come home, we kind of like do an extra science to like fill in the gap. I'm pretty lenient about our school year. I don't plan it out. Some people really like to have their lessons planned out consistently. I don't. Sometimes I feel like I'm winging it, but I mean, we have fun and he's learned what he's got to learn, so here we are. So that was just the idea of some stuff that we've gotten from the Good and the Beautiful. We've always used them for math. That's been not an issue for us, so I am excited for Math 3. I think he's going to do great in that. I know that we're going to enjoy that science, even though some of it is just a review for him. And typing will be interesting to see. Also cursive, he doesn't really like to write, so I don't know if cursive will be good or bad, because he does like art and he likes to draw, so maybe the cursive will be interesting to him. Well, we'll figure that out. So that was it. Hope you guys enjoyed this little kind of unboxing of the Good and the Beautiful. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those below. Thank you.